Hey everybody, this is Sue Merrick. I'm just trying to find myself. I'm the owner of Merrick Memories, and today I'm going to show you a different kind of project. I'm part of the Cubby Marathon, part of Hardworking Moms.
All right, you got it.
Okay. I'm Sue Merrick of Merrick Memories. I'm a member of the Cubbies of Lori Jacobs' Hardworking Moms Success Path group. I've been with her for almost 2 years, and I adore her. I've learned so much. She's phenomenal as a leader and just everything. So anyway, my project today is, I'm going to lower you down in a few minutes, but I'm going to show you. I got a grapevine, an 18-inch grapevine, which is unusual for me to do a grapevine. I got one sign here from Crazy Maisie Creations. It says, "You have me at wolf." I love doggies, puppies. Never had a dog until I was like 36. Now I got another sign that says wolf. I love this sign. I've had this for 2 years. I just had to use it. And I have another sign that says, "Dogs welcome, people tolerated." Isn't that the truth? Lord. I'm going to put it on a grapevine. And I'm going to lower you guys down so you can see me working, and I'll zoom you in if you need be. And let's go, rock and roll. Down we go. Yeah, I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. I have some flowers. We're going to embellish bows. We're going to make some awesome bows. So let me, yeah, we're going to make some bows. So let me zoom you in. So that's what I'm doing right now. Pulling it up, zoom you down.
Looks good. I can see great.
So can you see okay?
Yeah, I can see great.
Do you want me to lower them? Okay, so I don't need to lower you guys down then.
No, I think it's a good view.
I did it. All right, cool beans. All right.
I love your
sign.
Oh
yeah, I did do it. Oh, good. I have red carnations, a few left. I've been using them. I have some red beads. I thought maybe we might put them in a bow. I also have some red buttons. I have some white carnations, and I have some white daisies, and I have a couple yellow flowers. They're pansies. They don't have purple in them, but they're yellow. So I think they're going to look good. And I'll show you my ribbons. I love ribbons. And I buy a lot of 50-yard rolls because it's economical. If you're starting out, I buy from Craft Outlet. I don't have my EIN yet, state license, because New York State's expensive. But I have this yellow and white because gotta have yellow with my puppies.
Yeah,
and I
matches your side.
What I'm working on. Yes, I do have puppy. Am I up high enough? Yes, I am. I have puppy ribbon. And I have a lot of other ribbon, red and white, black. When I'm working on a project, I fill a basket with various items that I'm going to use so it's organized. And I can see what I'm doing, except I have overflow. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this at wolf. This is kind of a thin board, and I was afraid with my staple gun, it probably would have worked. But I glued on those, what are they called? Adhesive backs to it.
Oh,
so we're going to do 3 here. Yeah, I couldn't, you know me in words. I have a little word finding problem. So I have here, I was blessed with getting some needles from, let's use these. These are big. I have 2 sizes. From Dawn's Wreath and Decor by Dawn, she sent me a couple needles, which I'm very blessed. There are people who do that for me, because especially starting out, I'm retired. Well, actually, I'm disabled, but that's okay. I'm a retired nut. No, I'm not a nut. People say I am a little kooky. I have a needle that I use, which is great because
she's
you
a
can
good
get through the
kooky.
grapevine instead of searching. Pardon me? What, Lori?
I said you're a good kooky.
I'm a good
You're the good kind of kooky.
It's always been this way. Thank you. So this is a grapevine that I chose, and I was looking around it. I have another grapevine that was really dirty, filled with a bunch of scrapes, leaves, and was a mess. And I'm like, and it was close together. And you want one that's kind of loose. Sometimes you don't want loose. Sometimes you want tight. But I chose this for up on the top because it has all these roots right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm putting that to the side where one of my signs are going and my other sign. What I have a vision in my head is to put the wolf sign, put the woofy sign at the top. I really wanted it in the middle, but it was too big. So put it there. Put a sign here. A wolf sign, a doggy sign, and we're going to put a big bodacious bow down here, put a little bow here, and a little bow there. And I thought I would show you how to make a Lisa bow, which is my favorite, for the big bodacious bow, because I love to teach you how to make bows.
I love the Lisa bow.
She makes the most.
Yeah.
Isn't the Lisa bow awesome?
Yes.
Since you taught me that, I was like, I've got to have it. So what I'm doing, I have vine wire. What is it called? Vine wire vine. And it's brown, so you will not notice that I have the silver stuff hung in here. And I instead used 2 in my wires. And of course, I lost it. So don't mind me with my chest. Should have put my apron on, but I didn't. Put it up here. Got 1 through. There we go. Just gonna wrap it around while I get the other in. I cut these a little too short. And these are awesome because you can't see them and they come in different colors. You can get green, you can get brown. And I ordered the brown. And again, I ordered these too short. That was too short today. Of course I did. Anyway, I'm just going to put it on here. And what I usually do, instead of going crazy with signs, I hate when people manipulate a sign. I've seen somebody manipulate a sign for an hour. I was like, I am ready to kill myself. So what I can't stand it. It makes me nuts. So I'm like, instead of wasting my time and your time, I always tack them. And after I'm done with my live, I fix them up. I position them the way I want, where the bow is, and I do that. But I do use the needle. That helps to get it through. And that's how I do things, because I don't want to waste your time, because your time is valuable. And why should I waste it fixing a sign because I don't like it in that position? And you're like, it's perfect just the way it is. I can't stand it. So that's that one on. I mean, maybe you feel fine with it, but it drives me nuts. So we got this one on. They had me at woof. And I don't have far to go nuts, as Mike would say. Man, I live it. Woof, woof, he says.
No, I said short trip.
It's a short trip to get there, as he says. So, you have me at woof. I'm trying to do this upside down so you can see what I'm doing. Excuse me, I gotta take a sip of something. Oh, I have loads of allergies. Allergic to cats, allergic to wood, allergic to smoke, allergic to trees. So I have these cable ties on the back of this also. Let me get one in. Going right through the grapevine. See how easy it is? It's actually very easy to do when you use these needles. And in fact, when I'm doing a mesh wreath, which I frequently do, that's my jam. That's my jam. I really like them the best. And I add flowers to them. Am I talking too much?
No.
You could tell. What? No. What accent does she have? Yeah, I'm from Jersey. And what of it? No.
That's okay. I have a southern accent.
We love you just the same. And you're from Taconic, Pennsylvania. And it's so funny. It's a little fly-by-night town in Pennsylvania. And my grandmother lived like 20 miles from there. So I knew where Tunkhannock is, absolutely where it was, and been there many a time.
I think you're about the only person that knows where that is.
Probably. Because my grandmother lived in Hop Bottom, Pennsylvania. And nobody can know where that is. So this is a little higher than I wanted, but that's okay. Because we can lower it down. We're going to make a little, I'm going to have to take this out. See, there she is. She's manipulating the bow already. How do you like that? I'm going to take it out and move it a little lower because we're going to put a bow there. Instead of talking, I should have been paying attention to what I was doing. Stop it. Come on. I tried it so well. All right, there we go. Got one out. Got the other. I want it down here. Big change there. So I'm just going to tie it around there and play with it later. See, I don't want to waste your time. I am a slow crafter. I'm slow at doing things. I used to be an RN for 30 years and had an accident, and I've come a long way. You have to have grit. You got to make it through life. You don't. And I'm not saying life is hard. It's not hard. But whatever happens to you, you got to move on. Don't let it get you down. So this is going to go up a little bit higher, but you know what I'm saying here. And this dog welcome, people tolerated. Ain't that the truth? Some people you just love to a long life. And people say, well, I love them to death. Well, I don't know if I wanted people to die. So I say I want them to a long and healthy life. I heard someone say that once in a speech. And that's the only thing about the speech I remember. And I thought, that is weird. That is really weird. And then when I thought about it, that actually is very true. So this is not going to pass the shake test like Lori does.
That's okay.
Because I just have these tacks. The thing is the bows. So, and we're going to embellish the bows. So here we have basically where in my mind's eye, a little bow here, we're not going to cover the wolf. And if I have dogs that come up here, I have two little rescues that I was blessed with from another crafter. We're going to put a big bow here. So we're going to put a Lisa bow here and a smaller bow there. So let's get it on. Let's get it on with the Lisa bow. So then we have black, white, red, and yellow. Let's start with our black. Oh, I forgot to get out my other thing. I will be right back. I have this black ribbon, the cross ribbon. I had to have it. And I do buy 10-yard rolls. And I have some on there. I have the black rip-wrap. Love it. I have to have that. But we're going to start here. So we're going to do about 6 inches. It's much more reasonable when you're doing a bow and it's big on the bottom, to my way of thinking, you want to be economical because this kind of ribbon, this is my rickrack ribbon, and I love it. You
I
want
love
to
that
be
stuff
a little
too.
more judicious. Isn't that, oh, I saw some that I had to order. I ordered some from the wreath shop last night and Craft Outlet. I had an order. I started it. Everything's fine. I get to the end. Oh, we're not doing orders anymore. So I missed the time. So I have to redo it. It is what it is. So put this on here and I'm going to dovetail it. Now, to dovetail, I have this lovely scissors that I got from Levon. Forever in Your Dreams, I think. She sent that to me. If there's comments, I'm sorry, I'm not even looking. Truthfully.
Okay, I'm watching them.
And, okay. If you have any questions or something, I'll go by afterwards and do this. So you don't have to dovetail it right now, but I dovetail. Let's see. We're going to put the bow here.
Good
So
morning.
we want some nice tails. We can always roll. Pardon me?
Good morning, Johnny. Cece loves your ribbons.
Ah, my Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. She's my sweet friend. I haven't met her yet. Oh, good.
We all love fur babies.
Oh, yes. So I'm going to put it here. Let's see. That's about, I don't want it overtaking the sign. Sometimes covering the signs is fine. And that's hunky-dory. But we're going to do about 7 inches to start here. And we'll increment low. So when you're doing a Lisa bow, you're going to do 2 loops, 1 loop on one side where the tails are. My tails are 12 inches. Can you see okay here? Yeah, you can see all right. 12 inches. On this side, I'm going to do 1 loop. And I'll explain why. So we're going to do 2 loops on the other side because we are not, there we go. There we go. 7 inches down. And you're thinking, well, this looks like a normal loop. It is, but it isn't. And I'll explain why. So 2 loops on the right, opposite of where my tails are. And 1 loop on the side where my tails are. So when I'm cutting and doing my tails, I just follow from the first one. That's basically what I do. I don't measure each one. I just cut them and we go and have at it. So this is 2 loops on the right, 1 loop with the ribbon.
Ella's doing really well, Tom. Thank you. She's settled down a lot.
Good morning. Good. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, America.
Good.
All right, let's do red and black, and then we're going to do, well, you know what? I forgot. Lisa Bow has 3, 2.5, and then 4, 1.5, I think. Let's do yellow. Reason why? Because we're going to do a red and black on the top there. I don't know how much I have, so we're going to pray that I have enough.
Good morning, CT.
Do the Lisa Bow. ACT. So I got here yellow and white because our signs are yellow. We want to incorporate the bows. Yeah. You want to incorporate the signs colors. At least I like to do that. I am a matchy person. Everything has to go. Okay. On a Lisa Bow, I have my tails here on the left side where I usually do it. I'm a righty. 2 loops on the right, 1 loop on the left where my tails are. The difference with the Lisa Bow is I'm going to start on the right side. So I'm going to have tails on both sides. And I'm just making sure my tail is about the same. And I'm going to do 2 loops at 6.5 inches on this side. So I hope you're understanding what I'm doing. There. You want to decrease as you go. And the reason why I'm only doing 1 loop on this side, the right side, my right, is because I have my tails there. So I'm going to have 1 loop go right there in the middle. Second loop. Come on. Let's move on. Oh God, I sing that song. My mother used to hate that song by Marvin Gaye back in the day. Back in the day. She's like, that's a disgusting song. People shouldn't be doing that. She was very one of these strict. This was the 60s, you have to remember. My mother was strict. You did not cross her. So here we go. 1 loop, 2 tails. 2 loops, no tails of the yellow. So we're going to finish with that. And I have a door going crazy behind me. So we're going to do that. Get this one off. And I do have to finish my ribbon and tie them up. I can't stand loose ribbons all over the place. Makes me nuts. And it's a short trip. It's a short trip. Okay. Now, next one we're going to do is this. It's a satiny kind of ribbon, so first off, it's not my best. And we're going to see if I have enough. We'll see. So we're going to do 6-inch ribbon here. We don't have enough, we'll just wing it. We'll wing it. Forgot to dovetail it. Always make the kind of tails less. So this is going to be 2 loops. Put this in on the left-hand side of the peg. And we're going to have 2 loops on the right side at 6 inches. Because we don't have tails there. Am I making any sense? People understanding what I'm doing?
Yep.
And we're going to have 1 loop here. Because I used to teach people. I worked for New Jersey Blue Cross, a subsidiary, and there was no training for case management when I got there, none. So I took it upon myself to start a program of training. And I like to train adults. I do like adult education. 6 inches, 2 on this side, get the yellow on the middle there, and we do not have to, we're just making it. We're just making it. 2 over here. We're going to cut this down. So we just made it with the ribbon, not a problem. Life is good. So I hope you guys are sheltering in place here in New York State. I live way upstate by Ithaca, New York, which is a college town, Cornell, Ithaca College. So it's a college town. And everyone up here complains about the traffic there. And I laugh because I'm from Jersey and the traffic there is like, okay, everyday traffic. So here, we'll put this down over here. Now, we're going to start with our 1.5. And let's see, we got black, yellow, red and black, and white. I'm thinking I'll do black and white with that. Oh, you know what? I'm going out of the box, folks. Going with my black and white right there. Gotta have a little bit, right, Lori?
Right.
Yes, Steve. Right. I gotta have it. I love rickrack ribbon. I saw some with yellow. I gotta get that. And I like mesh too. I like a nice mesh. I ordered a bunch of mesh with the bands on the side. what do you call it, with the metallic stripes on the end there. This is nice, thick ribbon, beautiful. So we're going to start on the left. So we have ties there, so I'm just going to cinch it up here because this is a nice, thick, beautiful ribbon. I got this at Craft Outlet. I write down, when I get them in, I write down on the ribbons where I got them from, like Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, the Reach Shop. I'll write initials that I know. This is going to be at 5.5 inches. Right now, I'm just guesstimating. 5.5, 1. I don't want to take it over that. All right, 1.5 there. 1 loop on this side. So how's everybody doing this morning? Y'all doing okay with hanging in place? All right. We want to take up your time so you're not bored to death. You're learning something.
That's right. That's why we're doing a marathon.
That's right. Every marathon unite. So we'll do 1 loop on this side. I had to do this ribbon because I just love it. Love it.
So that's the kind of ribbon that would be easy to hoard and not want to use.
I know. I was thinking, I don't know, I really want to use it, but you know what? This is a special thing, and I just have to use it. A special marathon, not every day. I probably would have hoarded it. Okay, there we go. So what's our next thing? We're going to go 1.5. Not doing black, that's for sure. We got red
I love that ribbon so much.
Red. Thank you. I do too. I'm going to do red and black. Red and white. Yellow.
I need that ribbon too. Where'd you say you got that ribbon? It's a nice ribbon. Where'd you get that ribbon?
Craft Outlet. I got this one from Craft Outlet, and I got
Craft Outlet is open again, right?
Yes. They just don't take orders on the weekends. Monday through Friday. They won't take, like, if you're looking this weekend and want to order, they won't take your order. They'll say it's disabled at the top.
I bet they have that at Sims.
They do. Do they?
I bet they do.
I can understand. Okay, so we're on the left-hand side now. All right, just measuring off. This is nice ribbon, nice and thick. Lori makes making bows like so easy. So this is going to be at 5. 2 loops on the right. 1 loop on the left. There you go. Lori, I tease her and I say she can make a wreath with 2 arms broken in 45 minutes. I swear. I tease her because
I don't know about that.
Well, 1 arm broken. She could do it because she is amazing. I mean, I'll be still ruffling, and she's like, fun. Okay.
Where did the small sign come from, Sue?
The wolf sign. Or these 2 came from Walmart a couple years ago.
Oh, Walmart.
Yep. Nothing at Walmart. I've been hoarding them.
The other one came from Crazy Maisie.
Yep, Crazy Maisie made that. I've been hoarding that one too. Just wasn't, you know how you don't know what you're going to do with them?
Yes.
And you just have them?
Yes.
Because I hoard signs.
I think we all do that.
Signs. Do we?
Ribbon and sign.
All right, what we're going to do, yes. Ribbon. I just ordered, what did I order? A unicorn sign. I'm going to do a unicorn wreath. Let's do red and black. I don't know. No, we do red and white. Let's do a red and black. I want to kind of finish with a red and white, or black and white. We'll do red and black. Don't mind me, I craft as I go, folks. I look at what I have, and we'll end up with the cow ribbon on the top. How's that? I don't have. You know what? I should have done this whoopee by hand. I didn't even realize that it would go upside down. Oh well, say la vie. Should have done it. If you're hearing noises, that's my cat on the cat tree. I took over the living room, so I don't have a craft room, so it's like, living room, take it over. How am I doing on time, Lori, okay?
You're doing fine.
All right, we're going to do the red and black on the right-hand side, and we're going to do 2 loops on the right, and I'm going to do this at 4.5. Yeah, we're getting to the end. 4.5, 4.5. There. We're going to do 1 loop here. This might be my last one. We'll save the red and white. This ribbon I hoard. I hoard that and the black.
The red and black?
So when I get to, yeah, I hoard those diagonal ones. It's like, I don't know. I really want to use it. Okay. I think this is going to be the next one because it's getting kind of thick. Red and black. We may do a loop. We can do a loop. Maybe the black and white will do that. Although usually we don't do a loop for Elisa though, do we? It really doesn't matter. It's my creation. It's my creation. Can you hear me okay, folks?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I can hear you well.
Turn that off. All righty then. I have the volume up. Sometimes I start talking off. So what I do when I get my ribbons and even my mesh, I put initials, where I got it from, and the price. And that's so I could figure yard per inch, you know, not per inch, per foot, per yard. I figure out how much cents per yard and on the mesh, so I know when I'm doing my cost benefit analysis, and I've been doing that, Lori.
I'm so
it
proud.
really does help. I still have issues with the bows and the ribbon, but I label them, I put them down, I put the numbers down, and it really does help to know what your costs are. Let's figure it out. Black and white, that's a little bit red and white, not feeling it. What do you think? Add the black and white. Oh, I know what I can do. This, finish it with a white and black, because that's the sign is white and black. How's that? Very good. I know. I do sing song. I do that to the cats. I sing song to the dog.
That's okay.
People thought I was, Yes, we have a beagle. The beagle sound, oh my God, she drives me nuts. Okay, we're just going to make a loop with the white. It's going to be on the left side. And while I'm measuring, and I'm kind of putting it in here, so I have a good, and sometimes I tend to make these loops a little too small, and we'll probably put a flower there, but we'll have the white and the black hanging down. I think that'll finish it all the other day. All right. So I do use, and I'm not a big fluffer of a bow like Lori is. She can fluff a bow one-handed. I swear, she had to do it with her teeth. She could do it. She could do it. All right, no. I think I need a longer one. Get a longer one. Alrighty then. So when you're doing a Lisa bow, you got tails on both sides. So you really want to make sure you got the appropriate tails on the appropriate side. Make sure you have everything in there. I mean, you can always fix it, especially your loops. I'm not like Crazy Maisie Creation. She just lifts it out and just does it. And I'm like, I'm not that trusting of myself. Move it over. I'm going to move this to the back. Snug it a little bit. It's not all the way. I'm going to use vine wire. I'll tell you, I love this stuff. This stuff is awesome. I like it better than the regular floral wire, Roy.
Ah.
It's, I do. It's really good quality, I think. And it bends and it moves. I only use my ribbon scissors for ribbon.
Found it. Let me mute myself.
Okay, there the dogs go. I'm going to put my wire in the back. Usually I use a pipe cleaner, but I'm trying to do something new. A grapevine. Let's get this in here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, with the good times roll. Oh, God, I do sing. I have a lousy voice. I used to be in a handbell choir for 12 years, at least. At least 12 years. My oldest was, before I was pregnant with my oldest, I did it. At least 12, 14 years I did handbell choir. Loved it. Loved it. Wasn't a good one. Still had to mark left, right. You know, I couldn't read music and say, oh, okay, it's a G. Let's go to G flat. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing, Sue? Get my bow kind of situated. Gonna get it up. Sounds like a personal problem. Get that to the right, to the left. It's still a little bit loose. I haven't snapped it all the way yet, so I'm being genteel, which is hard for a nurse to be gentle. So you can see the black and white. You can see the paw. Our paw it in a yellow, red, and then our white hanging down. And I'm going to go on the other side, holding the stuff with my right hand. Get that up, down, just kind of like placing where I want it. And then I really will fluff it. Because once you tighten it, sometimes you can't really move it. So I take, I want to call these forceps because being a nurse for so long, but they're not, even though it's pliers. And I use them to tighten it. And that's how I do it because I don't have the strength in my arms. I have weakness in my arms. So let's have at it, folks. Let's have at it. Let's do it right. Now we can play with it, move it around. Like Lori says, you want to get it out of its hardworking mom is Lori. I'm sorry, I call her Lori. I feel she's my buddy. My buddy. Everybody is your buddy. So this community of wreathers, crafters are amazing. And I've never been to one of the conferences. I can't wait. I'm going to Lori's summit. Postponed summit, but I'm going. Doesn't matter when. I'm going. Okay, this has the tails over here, so this goes on one in the middle.
And that's okay because we'll be able to go on the beach now. Because it'll be warm.
Yes, it will be warm. Oh my God. It's in the 40s. I still have a sweater on. Cold wind from the northwest. So let's get this on so I can really play with it. And then we're going to make a small bow. Am I losing time? I got about 10 minutes left.
I have 15 minutes. Well, 20 minutes.
All right.
You have 20 minutes. You're good.
All right. 20 minutes. We'll get there. I am slow, like I said. So we're going to put this bow over here. And we're not occluding, we're not, here comes the nurse in me, occluding the view. I used to do paramedic work. And my best friend Deb, we hated each other when we met each other. But now we're BFFs for 1983 we met each other. I remember the day, October 4th, 1983. I thought she was obnoxious. She thought I was obnoxious. And then they put us as partners. The arguments, Lord, you do paramedic, medic, nursing work, you are like married. And then we've become these BFFs and divorces and marriages and okay, so that goes up, maybe a little too up. We can pull on these. I'm just playing with these. This is one in the middle. These go up to the top. Like I said, I'm not a great.
That bow is just amazing, Sue.
Thank you. One in the middle. Where's my other yellow? One in the middle. Two, one, two, one. Okay, now we make our ribbons come alive. It's alive. I kind of like flip mine in the top. You know, when you go upside down when you have long hair. I haven't had long. The longest I had is shoulder length, and that was long. My kids were like, "Oh my God, Mom, you have long hair. Never seen you with longer hair." And then I cut it. They didn't like it on me. Lori looks great with long hair, not me. This is long, what I got going on right now. So I'm just take your hands. Sometimes I have to use two hands with the 2.5 inch ribbon because I just don't have the dexterity. I have weakness in both hands from my car crash, so it is what it is. We move on. It is what it is. It beats the alternative. Okay, we got our black and white showing real pretty. Get these on.
Is the black and white Swiss dot? I don't think so. Is it?
No, it's not. I saw Bumblebee Swiss dot ribbon, but it's like $10.95 for 10 yards, and I'm like, I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't like to spend a lot of money on ribbon, even though I really love ribbon.
I mean, I don't have my license, so because it's $200 in New York State, and then you got to do a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and I'm in upstate New York. But okay, so we got our bow on. I forgot to put my glue gun on. I didn't get my glue pot on because I don't know, just because it's ready. But I use a mini glue gun, and it works for a little thing. So let's figure out what we're going to put in the middle. We got this. We could keep that there. I'm not thinking a red bow, I'm just not feeling it. We have a white carnation. I don't know. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. What are you guys thinking about that? We could put a couple of them on there.
Yeah.
Maybe slip some through so they up. See, This is out of my comfort.
All the designers will come right here, Connie. Everybody will be on the same page, so you don't have to go from place to place. They'll all be here. Makes it a little easier.
Yeah, it does.
What's the most I've ever
paid
I
forgot to share it.
I think the most I've ever paid is $20, and I really was not happy with myself when I did that. Then I felt like I couldn't use it.
I did. Did you? Yeah. I've done 21, but it was a 50-yard roll.
Ah,
So,
see, if you're talking 50-yard rolls, that's something else.
Yeah, I don't like that there.
Woo, CT spit 52 on one.
Oh my God! Big spender. Move that. I'm going to get that in here. I think I cut it a little bit too long. I don't like that, like, into the bow. Lori says to put them in the bow. What do you guys think of that? I think that looks kind of cool.
I like it in the bow.
You like it in the bow? But I'm so anxious about putting stuff in a bow.
Why are you anxious about putting stuff in a bow?
I don't know. I think I'll make a mistake. And I wasn't allowed to make a mistake. They think, oh, I look pukey. So I'm taking my little glue gun. This club means for a glue pot. Next time, glue pot. Think of that, Sue. And we're going to get it in the bow. You want it to attach into the ribbon itself. And into it. And you can move this up a little. It bends. Hello, glue. Hello, glue. Hello, hello. There. We got that there. And there it goes. Okay. Let's see. We could do maybe these red berries and a yellow. These red berries might look a little bit obtrusive. Obtrusive. Listen to me. It's obtrusive.
Yeah, see, they agree in the bow.
In the bow? Okay.
Oh, CT hasn't used that ribbon. Yeah, see, I'd have trouble using it.
I'll make this shorter. You got problems using that black and white? Yep. I said yellow and white with the black. I gotta have that. It's like, oh, you have it. Oh, I don't want to. Let me do this down. Ooh, that doesn't look too bad. What do you think there? No, I'm not feeling it. I just don't feel it. I guess I should go with my inner instinct.
Yep, if you don't like it, don't do it.
I'm not sure.
You like.
See, that's my problem.
It's okay to say no.
It's okay to say no. That's what my mother said. It's okay to say no.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, it is.
Okay to say. All right, here we go. Here's a yellow. Lello, as they would say. As young kids would say, the lello. Did you hear a bang? That was my cat jumping down on the table. The life of my house.
That's okay. Bella is snoring at my feet.
Is she?
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling it, Lori.
Well, don't do it.
Nervous. Too nervous. Okay, I'm not. We'll just leave that there. I do frequently do like in the middle of a flower. So let's do a little petite little bow up there. I guess I could do it by hand. Where is it? Let's see how much we have left. Ooh, we got quite a bit. We can do a little hand bow. So let me dovetail this. We're getting down, losing the time. I'm sure it's just like 20 minutes, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah,
5 minutes probably.
Yep, 10 minutes.
Okay. You don't want a long tail. Well, we can always roll the tails up. So when you're doing a hand bow, you want to just squish it in between your thumb and your hand. your finger. And then you take this, let's do, what big is that? 20 to 20. It's about a 2-inch, 3-inch loop. So I went under and I just squished it in there.
She is sleeping much better at night, Johnny. The last 2 nights she slept all night, thankfully.
So let's go up there, we go up. And why do we do this? So that the print goes the same way. You measure to make sure we have the same thing. We're going to do a 4-2 bow. Let's do 4 here. We got 2 there. Squish it in. Okay, we're coming to the end. Over. Get it in there. And we have 4 loops. Put this down. And I'm going to cut it because I am at the end of, I cut this big so I can roll this one. So then I'm going to put it in, my bodabra is somewhere, but not here. I'm just going to put it in here because we can finish the rest. So we do the loops here. Can you see that okay?
You knocked out that handbug.
Yeah, I learned from the hard work and fun. Yes, I do. I take notes in our design class. I do. She knows that. How big? How big is that loop? I do.
See, they're easy, aren't they? Once you understand it, it's easy.
Yes, it is. So here we got about, I'm upside down, but that's okay, about 4 inches on each side. So then we're going to do 2 loops. Let's see, what do we want? I'm thinking of yellow again. Do I have another yellow? Oh, that's not going to work. I'm looking to see what I have in my arsenal. I need to get more ribbon, but I like to invest in, you don't see the stripes too much. I like to invest in 50-yard rolls. I do get the 10, but I get them on sale. I'm cheap. I get the 50-yard rolls on sale too. Except for a couple. Okay. Let's do this. This is going to be 2 loops. This is going to be a 3.5. Is that her? Is that Bella? I thought I heard a noise.
Yeah, you probably hear her snoring.
Yeah, I do hear something, but that's cute. Mike snores. You can hear him in the whole house. Some days he's, better than others. So let's cut this. We're going to fold it in half, and we're going to go down. For the longest time, I would cut them the wrong way. Okay, let's figure out what we're going to do. Let's do 1.5 inch. Let's do, it's going to be 4. Let's do this black and white cowhide. Rawhide. So I got this at Deco Exchange. I put how much I paid for it, and I figure out how much per yard. And I write down the price per yard, how many cents, how not, much. So I know when I'm making a bow or using it for a wreath, how much I'm using. So this is going to be 4 loops. That's what Lori taught me, so I do that now. I even write on my mesh in a Sharpie how much I paid for it and where I got it from. And then I'll put on the wrapper, you take it down if I like it, order again, order not. This way I know if I like it. Because, you lose. This is going to be 4 loops. At least I do. You lose, I work on multiple projects at the same time. I think a lot of crafters do. And, oh, Lori, I didn't tell you, got my Cricut working.
Yay!
I called them. They knew completely. They said, "Oh, that happened with it wouldn't cut my new Cricut." And I was like, "Oh, it's 11." I was getting nervous. You know, you spend all that money.
Yeah.
And the lady said, "Oh, no problem. That happened with an upgrade we did with a lot of the Air Explorers or whatever you want to call them." There we go. There. And so that's the story, Jerry. So now it's working. So now I can start doing signs. And I saw a bunch of stuff I liked, and I'm like, oh my God, it's a new world in that design space. Okay, so we're going to do 2 loops and finish it off.
I wish they would just allow their designs to come out of there. That would make me happy.
I love your signs, Lori. You make awesome signs. So does Brenda for Busy Bees.
Yes, she does.
Creations.
She's having too much fun with that.
Oh my God. Yes, she is. Okay, we're going to use my hoarded ribbon. You can tell I hoard it. I love this ribbon. Had to have it. I had to have the black and white and the 2.5 inch too. I paid full price for that, which is rare. My mother taught me well. Buy things on sale. I think I paid full price for this one too.
I like that one.
Pardon me?
I think I have that
one. Yeah, isn't it nice? I like the tan. I ordered the tan and white. I ordered the tan and white. This is great for summer. I ordered the tan and white and the 2.5. I want to order more. Like, see, that gets a little excessive. You gotta have different styles. So we're just going to do 2. We're going to put a flower in the middle here to cover our little thing. So I'm making sure, I kind of make sure when I'm just doing 2, my little guys are even. Does that makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but it makes perfect sense to me. Ready? So I hope everybody has a good time today. Enjoys watching.
Yeah.
You don't have to go get a couple prescriptions, so I will be back later watching. And let's get this one.
They're not delivering those? I think they're delivering them here now.
No. Walmart. They even had food at the other Walmart I went to yesterday. I was like, they have food! Oh my God! Even got meat. This Walmart will get my prescriptions. They didn't have meat. They didn't have pasta. I bought flour. I'm hoarding flour and sugar because I like to bake. So here's a sweet little bow.
I'll give it to you,
vine wire.
I have to go look it up.
Pardon me?
I was just talking to Peggy, telling her I have to go look up Kelly's business name. I have them all written down. I have to go look it up.
Kelly, the name isn't. So I'm putting this vine wire on because we're on a grapevine. I might use this for regular bows from now on because it's much nicer than the green floral wire, I think. More pliable. Oops. Okay. One side is longer than the other. Okay. Down so you can see our little paws. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. There. A little yellow is 2. What do you do when you have your tails that want to go so high? What do you do with them, Lori? Is there something we could do for that? You know what I mean? They want to stay high up on the bow. They don't want to go hang down. They want to go.
You just have to pull them and make them do what you want to.
Like a man, you just gotta.
You gotta show them who's
let's
boss.
get this on. Yeah. we're gonna roll I think we're gonna roll these tails. Yes, we are. Oh, we gotta cut the back of it. That is always a good thing. Yeah, I know you do. I usually do that too. I think I'm gonna do that with the white down here. I'm gonna roll it. Get it tied around. So, I'm Sue Merrick of Merrick Memories. I named it because of my father. He passed when I was a baby, and I learned about him from the memories of my family. So let's roll.
And that's a good business name because it means something to you.
It does. That's why I named it that way. And that's why I've always kept his name. Well, I always hyphened it. We'll work with this even more. Just get my thumbs through it. Let's get this ribbon over there. Ribbon, get there. So, what do? We put 3 signs on, 3 puppy signs, made 1 Lisa bow, and we made a little bit of a hand bow. Oh, this is premium ribbon. You can always tell when you have a good ribbon, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Some work better than others. So this is my creation for our career-a-thon. Kind of like gonna pull it behind me. This is tacked on, but I am gonna take care of it. Gonna embellish this bow a little bit more, less stress. And so this is Sue Merrick's creation for Merrick Memories. Let me hold it up. I never know where to hold it. Okay, there we go.
Excellent job, Sue.
Grapevine, and thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Nice and colorful. I love color, though I like black and white. Perfect.
That's awesome.
So everybody, thank you. Thank you for spending the Saturday morning with me. Okay, everybody, we'll see you in 10 minutes.
All right, bye,
Thank
everybody.
you for letting me.